Although she does have a very good. Wait, you got a crit. You
Yeah.
do. Unfortunately, you don't. You're hampered because you don't have anything like facial recognition or a way to really dig
Yeah.
in. Past that. But your guess is that the identity looks like it was done well, but not. It's crackable. In other words, you think it was an alias. If only Chris had been able to tango better, you might have gotten something. Give me a research roll as your brain does come up with something else, and this is going to be a super hard one. If you don't make it under half, I don't even.
I fumble.
All right, yeah. Fuck this computer anyway. It shows it
I
playing
will.
golf.
I'll try to. I'll try to get it too.
Mm-hmm.
I got up a half.
You did find in like one of the pictures from the party. You did get a photograph that somebody was using, like apparently a drone or something, to take pictures of people in the grounds because they didn't have any anti-drone security, etc. You did get a picture of her with her 3 bodyguards, all getting into a vehicle, and you did manage to get the vehicle's license plate number, which is pretty fucking good. It's a limo, but yeah, it's not a rented limo either. Unfortunately, you don't really have the contacts to run down license numbers, and they don't put those on the internet.
Okay.
It shows Holmes going, "Oh, for my police contacts. Oh, where's my facial recognition software? Damn you all. If I was at the KBC, I'd have it by the short and curlies."
Oh, excuse me.
Damn good research, though. So, any idea how to get around your lack of certain things? Access?
Besides going to somebody that has access.
Go on.
Like, yeah, I can't remember. Do private investigators able to access such things?
Take a card. They may indeed. Depends on which one you
Depending
get,
on
how
the
much you're spending.
Yep. Ooh, reroll. So yeah, we could potentially. Let's get rid of bureaucracy. Yeah, we could find a decent private dick or something. They may be able to. They may have access to resources to run the plate. Depending on if you know one, or Elliot may know a decent one.
You'd be rather surprised if Elliot knew anything outside of Hollywood. You'd be surprised if Elliot has gone anywhere aside from Hollywood. I realize that PIs are all part of finding out, is your spouse really sleeping with other people in Hollywood? But yeah, you're not sure. You might. Joe. Golf's ending.
I'm going to go whack some balls then.
Fair enough.
Yay!
You're here, yay! Yay!
After whacking some balls for a bit, I'm going to come back and I'm going to do research on who is the private owner of one of the elemental stones.
Take your card, and please move your mic a little higher up or so. Yeah, there you go, baby.
Okay.
Great. Yeah, sure. Give me a research roll.
Half.
Right. Let's see, at half, you find out some more shit than you thought you would. Vincent Saint Yves.
Vincent
Saint hyphen Yves. Yves.
Yevs.
Yep, that is his name. Apparently, this guy is from your half. That's what you'd have gotten if you just made it. This guy is famous for two things. First, he loves precious stones. Second, he loves orgies. He has some of the wildest orgies, men, women. It's all good. He is into it. You hear me? Oh yeah.
Yep.
Can you feel the love? Yeah. So, also, you know, the reporters and stuff, since golf's over, they talk a little bit more about the break-in here in the city. They are baffled because stuff that's worth a lot more money and is easily portable was right next to the Yellowstone, completely untouched. It shows a Chinese official and he's like yelling and stuff in Mandarin. It just shows his frothing at the mouth. He's like, kill all these fucking. So he's upset about his cultural artifacts going missing for some reason.
Okay.
And where's the last stone?
Oh, the other one? That is at a temple in
Nepal.
Burma, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Nepal.
Correct.
I wonder if the Ajanta dagger's there too.
It may well be. You want to find out more information about random Nepalese temple?
Yes.
Go for it.
Half.
Right. I have no idea where the name and shit disappeared to and stuff, but you get the name. So if I ever find it, you get it. But it's a hard slog. Like once you got to Nepal, assuming you survived the airplane ride and stuff, and having been there, I can say you may not. Especially since pilots in my world have to fucking roll. Oh yeah, airliners are dangerous as shit. Assuming you survived that, then it's like, and then drove to as close as you can get by vehicle. Then it's a hard 8-day slog up mountains because it's in the Himalayas, and it's one of these temples in the clouds type of deal. So it's a real pain in the ass to get to unless you go the easy, quick way, which is super, super dangerous. And that's involves jumping out of a perfectly good aircraft.
Gotcha.
There's no landing grounds near there and shit. It's pretty much a climb your ass up to the temple. People have tried to get to the temple, like for enlightenment, miscellaneous and shit. They die a lot. It's considered a very dangerous place to go to and shit. But you know, it's possible.
Gotcha.
Yeah, sexy. So yeah, that's what you find out. Oh, and last thing with your at half, the Vincent Saint Yves is going to be, according to the French paparazzi and stuff. Give me French rolls as you try to understand what they're saying. Otherwise, you'll have to use the shit to translate. Fuck. Hot dice. Hot dice.
No, I have French. I'm skilled in French.
And he's very skilled in French.
You're a horrible man. Right. According to the French newspaper, it's really annoying to see somebody else reading in different languages without any problem, and who apparently speaks Mandarin as well. You just, you know. Anyway, in 4 days, he's going to be having a pirate-themed orgy. The saying is "Come for the booty."
Lovely.
Yeah. So that's in 4 days from now. Good deal.
I know what I can do. I will call Goldstein.
Oh, hello, is this you? Is this me? Where is that? Who is this? Why are you calling here? I don't
This
want
is
to mess
James.
with you.
It's James. Look,
Which James? The James I like or the other one?
the one you like.
Oh my God.
In 4 days, there's this guy named Vincent Saint Yves in France, and he's going to be having this pirate-themed orgy.
You want
You
to
need to
invite?
get me and my friend here invites.
Are you? I did not know you were into that. All right. I hope you're going to be using protection. I don't want to see, I mean, they only have shots for so many things these days. I mean, when I was a kid, we hadn't invented a half of these diseases. But
Well,
now
really,
it seems
I really don't care about the orgy. I just want to go there. I need to meet the guy and network. It's for something very specific.
Are you preparing for a new part? Are you going to do a one-man show with him? So that'd be a two-man show. Are you doing a two-man show? It better not
No.
be in French. Nobody pays for France anymore.
Don't worry about it. It's something that we need to do. He's an expert on these precious stones. So it's a heist movie that I'm thinking of that I was
Did you
going that
write it?
I'm
Did somebody approach you? They didn't approach me. Are you
Don't
going
worry
to
about
behind my
it.
back? Are you going
No,
to
no,
the
no,
other
no, no.
studio? You wouldn't do
No.
that to me, would you?
No, I would not. Don't worry about it. You're fine.
Studio. Why
No, I'm not. I am not going to another studio.
But
Just give me the invite, all right? Do your shit. Do your shit. We'll give you a raise, okay?
A raise? Oy vey.
Click.
Wonder if he's forgotten that we've already got parts with a film, with a blockbuster film in another studio.
Yes, he has. Well, on the other hand, Chris's project could take place anywhere up to a couple of years away. Actors are constantly plotting.
Yes.
Plus,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that you guys aren't going to miss out on your big fucking opportunity. It's like, well, that's like in a month or less, something like that. It's more than a couple weeks out. How's that?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, right. Is there anything else you'd like to do right now?
Not off the top of my head.
When you get back, remind me you gave Elliot that task. I will try his agenting skill roll to see if he can actually pull it off. Guys, he's going to be a slight minus. He doesn't speak French. Which is awesome.
So do we want to pass a day and then go and do the ritual?
Why not? There's nothing. I think about the only other thing is whether or not we want to try and get in touch with like a skip tracer or a private eye or someone like that who potentially has the contacts to run the plate.
Why don't you do that right quick? I'm going to run to the bathroom.
Yep.
Scoozy.
I will do that.
Right. I'll take give me a city lore to know who the best PI in the city is. Hopefully that
City.
shit went up.
Or
San Angeles
Los
lore.
An-
Ha-cha-cha-cha.
yes. Law St. Angeles. No, it did not. All player skill plus 10.
By the way, for the stuff like San Angeles lore, that's for this San Angeles. Just so you know.
Yep.
It may help in other versions if you ever see a different version of San Angeles.
Critical make it. Critical success.
You used a reroll on it?
Nope. That 95 was for the, I don't know, 2-3 things ago.
Oh.
French. That was for the French.
God damn. Okay, you definitely can't speak French, but you know the city.
Yep.
You know a guy who could probably get you the number real quick. You could pretty much just call him, have him charge your card, and you've got one card left. It'd probably max out the card for the day, but he'd probably call you back within an hour or two and tell you where it is, or possibly do it while you're on the phone. You're not sure.
I will make the call.
Right. After collecting
organize
your credit card information and charging it, he attempts his private eye roll, and this is for right now as opposed to, I'll eventually track that motherfucker down.
Yep.
Okay, he says, I'd leave this one alone if I was you.
Why is that?
It belongs to the Israeli consul.
Really?
Yeah. Hope it was worth it.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. If you ever need my services again, you know where to call. And indeed, you do. Let me give you a guy's name here so you can.
What is her name? Esther Bloomingfield.
Let's see. His name is Jim West. Dun, 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 dun. As you cause a new NPC to totally come into being. Bing, I am alive.
Jim West.
Jim West.
All right. Now a high-end good PI. So I wonder if that's wonder if that's got anything to do with Esther, whatever her name was.
Take a card for thinking clever thoughts, whether you're right or not.
And those interesting books.
Mm-hmm. As they say, strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
Aye. Alrighty. Navigate.
Could come in really super handy later.
A telescope here at all? Or do we have binoculars here at all?
No, you unfortunately, your characters haven't gotten into being peeping toms yet, but
So how competent are these guys that are watching?
the ones that were working on the power line, they appear to have gone away but left their van. Oh, there's an asshole sitting in the front of the van. He appears to be looking at a map or something. Yeah.
Do we have any cameras with long? No, probably not.
No, you're used to having cameras pointed at you.
Right. See, unfortunately, I am far too suspicious. So now I'm thinking that it could be Mossad or something for some reason.
Maybe. Yeah, it depends on if you think it's relating to her or relating to the waiter.
It shows Doc Fulton. It shows like the whole Vietnam backdrop going on and fucking napalm raining from the sky and stuff. And he's just like,
right. All right, so what else are we up to? Are we going to pass time now to do the ritual, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I think that's next. Next up is to give the ritual a shot. I suppose the question is also the thing about if people are watching, how do we go about getting somewhere to do it? Either do we let them watch, or do we?
Yeah, good point. There are places that aren't too far away. Like you could drive for, I don't know, 20 minutes and get to a pretty obscure place. But yeah, if people come after you and shit, then, harder.
I'm not too worried about them watching what we're doing, because they'll probably just think that we're doing some freaky weird shit and nothing really. They'll be like, what are they doing? Like, well, so it's not like we're.
I would like to point out that with the gate that formed at the skate park, and you're not sure if this is for all gates or just some gates or whatever, but it appeared that normal people could see it, and freaked out by it. So,
Oh, that's right. And as soon as shit started happening, the agent saw. Okay, that's true. I could always try to lose them. Plus, I mean, if we're going in the middle of nowhere, they'll drop back, and it might be easier to lose whoever's following us.
Yeah, maybe the way to go. Is there assuming that we create this gate and then step through?
If
Actually,
that's
there's a
what
book.
truly happens as well.
Yeah, so two questions, a couple of questions. From your experience with the way the gates seem to work in these places, is it something that we could send through a camera or a feed or something to see what's on the other side before stepping through?
Sure, but I don't know how. Even if we did, I don't think that we would get information from it. We'd still have to step through, get whatever we had sent through to see what was going on first. It wouldn't send images over or through.
So you wouldn't be able to get a radio signal or a video signal over the gate, you don't think? Right.
No.
So I suppose if we had the skill, we could pre-program a drone to go through, scan for a minute or something, and then come back again. But
I love nothing better than the PCs piloting fucking drones. That would be
exactly. Beyond us.
I'm not very good at that.
I was going to say, I've seen Fail Army.
Beyond us.
I've seen Fail Army. I know what it's like.
Yeah. All right. Do you have an away bag or whatever for step through? Where the hell are we? We need to survive for a couple of days.
No, but I can make one up pretty quickly. Actually, I'll just no big deal.
Just grab one can of soup off a shelf. Ready?
You forgot the can opener.
This works as both my drink and my meal. That's when you know somebody has not bought survival skills.
Okay, so once you get your gear organized, I guess we skip forward to the going out to the ceremony.
Cool.
Was it also saying about black candles or something?
Yeah, there was a list of shit.
You got everything on the list, Doc?
We get everything that's on the list, Logan.
It's fucking easy and cheap.
Yeah. Just so we don't go out there and say, so put out the candles. I didn't get the candles. Did you get the candles?
Yes, that was coming, Pete. Take a card for thinking ahead.
Because I know how your mind works.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, I got you got to admit I'm fairly consistent though on that. Not super consistent, simply because I'm like a fucking Alzheimer's patient sometimes. But I mostly remember where I live. Actually, to be honest, I get a business card whenever I'm living somewhere, and then show it to people.
Makes it easier.
Oh my god! Otherwise, I'd still be out wandering around, wondering where my gear went.
Take me here. Where is here? Yeah, get rid of grapple plus 20.
Let me know when you're done with your list, Chris, and then read it off real quick for us. And keep in mind, you got to be able to logically carry it. Can't afford it. I like that there's a lot of weird shit going on in the background. You guys are like, what do we do? Oh, Chris, give me your weird spell roll thing, by the way, just as a because you got that weird skill.
Which one?
The weird magic skill thing that you got. Spell analysis or something.
Oh, I did not make my spell analysis.
Great. Carry on. Done with your list?
A backpack, like a supported backpack. 2 liters of water, 7 MREs, 30-foot rope, flashlight, knife, sword. I have a gun. Warm clothes, as in layers. A 10x10 tarp, 3D rings, the flexicuffs, Zippo, and matches.
Great. And Pete, what was your list?
Backpack, water purification, glow sticks, large magnite, some anti-venom, as in Ziploc, the flexi-cuffs, rations, Leatherman, butcher's mesh shirt, waterproof matches, Ziploc, the Zippo lighter. I'll get it out eventually. And some tobacco.
Great. Okay, so now what would you like to, you guys load that up. Chris, add to your list that you also got a neat chainmail mesh shirt thing.
Okay.
Do both of you want to try sword trick or no? Before
I will.
You go. You do have a lot of extra swords in the dojo. Or in Pete's case, you may try other tricks too.
3.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, magic point cost.
Mm-hmm.
Is the killer.
Nope.
Nope. Nope.
Do we have any? I assume there's nothing like gold or anything we have in this house.
Gold. You could probably get some. Yeah, you could probably go out and buy some gold. I mean, you're in California, for God's sakes. Of course, you can buy nice pure gold.
I was just thinking,
in case we go somewhere where we need coins or coins.
Yep. I'm going to give Pete a refill for a clever thing there.
And I also think like with general pocket, so it's hidden.
Good idea.
Excuse me.
Unfortunately, you don't get a whole lot of fucking gold for $1,000.
No.
You get like part of what they call a gold wafer. So you can, for $1,500, if you've got an extra $500 plus your credit card, you can get a wafer of gold, which is about an ounce.
Yeah.
See, we could always just get, like, quite honestly, like we can get a roll of quarters because they're going to look like silver.
Well, they look like silver with shit in between them, but yeah.
Yeah, it depends on where we end up. If we end up somewhere equivalent modern day, if we end up somewhere medieval, or earlier we end up some futuristic place.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only thing, for example, like taking quarters.
Right.
They're not necessarily going to be useful where we go, whereas something like gold, hopefully, is still going to have value.
Yeah.
Depending on where we end up, of course.
Oh, there's a trick. You get 10 pennies worth of gold. That is exactly 1 ounce. How about that shit, you think? Mm-mm. Wow. All right. So how would you like to evade anybody following you and shit to go out to your place? As Chris knows, the fucking Mossad is after his ass. Cut to the Mossad. What?
Just driving and try to lose him in the city.
Great. You go on a clearing run. Huzzah. I would like a driving roll and a counter surveillance roll.
No driving.
Oh.
Got the counter surveillance.
So after the police come and give you your ticket for running into some other car when you were trying to run a red light, yeah. Do you want to let Pete drive, or would you like to continue on?
Are you a good driver?
I suspect I'm about on par with you.
I will let someone else drive for a change, as I am always driving.
Yeah. Shows the same cop. God damn it. Oh, different driver. Oh, here's your ticket too. Now go ahead, Pete. Give me a drive roll, counter surveillance roll, and either of you can, if he makes those two, spy lore roll. No, vroom. He didn't even make it out of the fucking parking lot. You eventually get your ticket. You notice with non-sword choppy to the neck things, the cops are a whole different breed of fish. It's very fucking weird.
Why don't we just get Delma to take us somewhere?
You know, she might be skilled actually in losing paparazzi, so that might be a good idea.
And maybe say to a discreet car, not the limo. Bring a nondescript, a car that'll blend in, not the limo.
Right. Let's see if she fucking bothers to answer her phone. She has not been doing well. Oh, yes, she does. She's doing great. No problem. She's baffled by your absolutely flummoxed and has you repeated a couple times your request for a non-limo.
There's a paparazzi that's hanging around and being very annoying. We want to lose him.
Oh,
whereas in the limo, you know, it's a lot harder. Would be a lot harder for you to do so. Whereas in a nondescript car,
she says it's not a nice car.
That's fine. That's even better because it'll blend in.
Yes, sir. She brings her personal vehicle, which looks like somebody occasionally lives here. It's not a great car. It's a 4-door sedan, which is great, but yeah, it's fairly clean, except for in the very back type thing, and don't even talk about the trunk. So you guys are pretty much with your backpacks of shit on your laps. Or actually in the seat next to who's sitting in the back.
I'll sit in the back. That's fine. And we also have the piping for the circle.
Backpack, Doc Fulton, piping. Right. So she's going to try to make her rolls, which is fucking hilarious. So she's going to go for a driving roll. Oh my God. Unlike you guys, she can drive. You guys, if you wish, can do the counter surveillance roll to tell her if, you guys lost them and shit, or if they're still there.
Would you like to do it, or would you want me to do it?
One of you can support the other if you wish, by the way. I don't care.
I have no skill in it. Not something I'm trained in at all.
Pete is eating the dog's food.
I got it.
God damn it. All right. And give me a spy lore, Chris, to get extra saucy. All right. Yeah, he has you do some really wild shit. She's like, oh my God, yeah, that's great. And eventually you guys finish your clearing run. Now the bad guys are going to try their shit. Boom. Anyway, so you guys finish your clearing run.
Jim's going to be really annoyed they took out the cable for the television to the house.
And she says, are you sure you want to be dropped off in the woods here?
Yeah.
Are you guys going camping to study for a part?
Sure.
Yes.
Oh, yes, sir. Okay. Would you like me to come back for you later? I mean, it's like a 2-hour walk back if you need.
What's the cell reception like here?
Give me a luck roll as you look at the bars.
And no, I was in the right sheet in the first place. Luck. No.
Where the bars are shows a sad-faced clown slowly masturbating in a very desultory fashion.
All right.
Wow, that's some low bars, you think. I've never had that come up before.
We'll be fine.
All right, she says. And after making sure you guys have all your stuff out of the car, she drives off to do whatever it is she does.
Thanks, Doma.
Yeah, she appears a bit distracted, as though something new is going on in her life. And not in a happy way. So she drives off, leaving you to wonder what new fuckery is afoot with her.
Her relationship is crashed and burned.
The top of the hill.
No problem. You guys hike in off the roadways and then eventually go and find give me a luck roll, Chris, just to not have to work very hard at all to make this work.
Nah.
You fucking slog through mud and hell until he fucking finally finds someplace and he's like, this is a hill. And you're like, yeah, great. Hill. I've been walking for hours.
We could navigate our way there.
Oh, go ahead and give me a navigate roll to defeat Chris's fuckery roll.
I will play my +20 navigate card.
Oh. Come on, fumble.
Yes.
Shit. All right, yeah. In much less time than Logan wanted to torture you, he leads you there. You guys set up stuff, wait for the full moon. Now, Chris, you've already made your Latin roll for the day?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that part won't be a problem, but you do have a unique opportunity here. If if you can make the spell go, which, the book will give you a one-time bonus to your learn to make it happen. But if you can do that, because you're going to have a +20 due to the book and literally reading the instructions. If in addition to that, you can make a teaching roll, then Pete will get a check in his make this gate go skill as well. It's a teachable moment.
I have a reroll card if you need it.
Teachable
If that will assist you.
Yeah,
All
which
right.
will be very, very handy if you guys get separated, which, given the Pete soloing tomorrow, might be happening.
Yeah, so if I end up somewhere, I can never get away from it. We'll see who turns up or not.
Yeah.
So I make the spell roll first?
First is the spell roll. If you don't make that, then there's no teaching him.
I don't know what it starts at or anything.
It starts at learn, +20 for book.
Okay. No, I did not.
Okay, then you could probably wait till tomorrow. You're going to have 3 nights of the full moon total. But
Do you want me to trade you the reroll for that?
I have a reroll, so I'm going to use my reroll first.
Okay.
okay. I was going to say, but camping
Reroll?
out here does suck ass.
Nope. And
Actually,
why don't you
seems
trade
good.
me that card?
Yes.
I mean, it is California, though, so you're not going to freeze to death for sure. Homeless people live in California and get along fine.
And here we go. Yes.
Oh, that's a lot
Ding.
better.
Nice. You get a check in this spell, which is great in case the book ever goes away. Now you can do it without the book, but you don't get the bonus. But make a teaching roll, and Pete will also get a check in this spell.
Yeah,
Otherwise-
that's probably not going to happen unless I get super lucky. So let's see.
Yeah.
One way to find out. For the viewers at home, he rolled a natural one.
He is the most amazing teacher you've ever heard about. He's like, you just do this, and you go, my God, it's so simple.
Because does Chris get a bonus or anything rolling a critical on that?
No, he's just awesome. He gets to bask in the fucking glory of a natural +1.
Oh, wow. Holy balls.
So what is this spell called?
This spell is called Open Gate 2, and you'll figure out what it's called hopefully when you get there, or name it or whatever. It's Open Gate from where you at to where you're going.
Okay, so it's a specific.
Oh yeah,
It's a gate spell specific location.
only for from the zone you were at, which I call the zone you were at, I call red carpet because that's where you started, was on the red carpet. And I would guess that I may be the first GM in the history of time to start the PCs on the fucking red carpet. Yes.
So this book only has a spell for going one way, not returning.
Oh no, it's to from.
That's not just from here to there. It's
open gate between these two places.
Yeah.
Yes, and Chris also has.
I just wanted to make sure. Okay, it's only one.
Oh no, it would suck ass if it's a one-way gate. Although
we would probably modify our decision if we step through it or not.
Right. I was going to say Chris has found out clever ways around that. Actually, our group members have discovered clever ways around that. Even Yana, I think, may have been the first one to figure it out because she was really smug about it when she did. The air player's like, how the fuck did that happen? She's like, you just have to know how these things work or something like that. You know, it's like, Hold on, let me make a quick note here. Got it. Okay, so yeah, right. You guys, I'm gonna guess the gate opens up, and it kind of looks like a weird non-translucent pool of water that's rippling in front of you. You can't see anything through it.
So it looks similar or different to the way the gate looked that Lopan, etc. came through?
Totally different.
Okay.
Take a card for a fucking good question, though. You really don't want to go to where he came from.
No. Not if it's one of the 7 hells.
That would suck.
Chinese have a lot of hells.
Take a card, Chris, for quoting it. How much money in actual currency, not including credit cards, are you guys currently carrying, please?
I have 2,000 on me.
Okay.
I spent all that, so I had that. Hang on a sec. Oh yeah, I've got that money. So about 1,500.
Okay. Knock a 0 off of the end of each of those numbers.
Okay.
All right, you guys step through the gate, and right, okay, you are now in a new area. Congratulations. Wait a second, let me find this. Oh yeah.
On the outside of the circle, when we did the gate, was there any indication of devils or demons or nastinesses trying to cross the barrier that the book said there might be? The book said the reason you do the circle is because, protect you against the evil nasties.
Apparently, whoever wrote the book may have been half crazy, is your guess.
Yeah, I suppose better safe than sorry.
I'm going to, with the exception of the cards that are in your hand, I'm going to retract the other ones because they're blocking the pictures. So, and why aren't you recalling the fucking ones on the table, you piece of shit program? Okay. It did not recall the ones I wanted, so I'm going to shuffle these real good. I love that I can shuffle all the deck cards in the HC deck 3 times that quick. Right.
Nice.
Yeah. Clothing. Okay, and wait, did I move you guys?
Oh, did it cost us any magic points to cross over?
No, which
Lovely.
is awesome. Okay, this picture here.
And did it cost any to cast it?
No. Also awesome.
Gates seem to be some kind of weird specialness.
Yes.
Okay, so the gates so these places don't use magic points, huh?
Not this particular gate.
Not yeah.
Let's see, did you guys have any non-medieval style weapons? Don't think
No.
so. Yeah. Excellent. And let's see.
I had a 9 on me.
9mm or 9 iron?
9mm.
Right. That has changed into a Colt Army Model 1866 shooter.
Okay.
This gun uses percussion caps, aka separate nipples from the rest of the bullet. It is clunky as fuck. Base damage is D10. By the way, all the shit that your talent was
Single shot as well from memory.
You could single shot it, but you can put in all 6 bullets. Basically, you fire 6
Sorry, what I
times.
mean, sorry, single action, not single shot. Sorry,
Single
action, not
yes.